Hello, how are you feeling?
Not too bad.
This is half an hour
I've
after he's had the
been
operation.
sick, so
I'm sure the viewers want to see
right now. Look at this. But yeah. So right then, guys, I am going home today. I slept overnight. You see right now, then my ear is a little bit done. My ear is a little bit like red inside. You see it? Right now, though, guys, I've got this weird taste in my mouth. It happened last time. Talk about the pain a little bit, because obviously you guys obviously want to know what the pain's like. So yeah, so the pain isn't too bad. It hurts around here next to your jaw. Obviously that's where they put pressure on to do the operation. Also, the worst part about this pain is it hurts near your skull. So I'm trying to show you. So it hurts right here. I can't wait to get my stitches out today. They're really sore. It's a bit well sore, huh? So welcome to the video, guys. Welcome to the video. How are you doing, man? Recently, my ear operation video, my documentary on my ear operation recovery has been doing quite well, and there's been a lot of comments on my social media and on that certain video. Of course, now obviously the hospitals are opening back up again slowly. They are seeing more people, obviously with appointments and stuff like that, and obviously more operations are happening. So obviously now people are obviously having operations now. There's quite a lot of people that has the same problem as what I have about my ears, and people want me to talk about it, to give my update on how I feel about my ears, and like how I'm coping with my ears. You guys that don't know this already, yes, I am pretty deaf. I'm probably about 65%, 70% deaf in my right ear, and about 50% in my left ear. So I'm not fully deaf, but I am very, very deaf. So 30% hearing in this ear, about 50% hearing in this ear. So it's quite a low percentage. So the disease I had in my ears, in both ears, was called Cholesteatoma disease. Before all of this, I never heard of this disease, Cholesteatoma disease. It's quite a rare condition to have. It's where the wax builds up in your ear. It like builds up over years, over time, and there's some sort of sac in your ear that the wax goes into, and obviously when that sac gets full, it causes ear infections and like really bad smelly ears and earwax and things like that. I had the chance to have an operation when I was 14 years old, but because I was so young, I was scared. Yes, I was scared, so I turned the operation down, which was that's one of my biggest regrets in life. I should have had the operation there and then. Because I turned that down, I paid the price. Okay, so obviously I had the chance to save my hearing when I was 14 years old, but because I turned it down, over time it got worse, it got worse, it got worse, and it took me till I was 24 years old to finally have it done. So that is 10 years after turning down of the operation. So it took 10 years, guys, for me to actually do this. During them 10 years, guys, from the age of 14 to 24, went doctors, guys, at least twice a month, probably 3 times a month, with my ears full, guys, full of ear infections. And you know what, it got to a point where I was just comfortable doing that. I got into a stage where I was just, you know what, I've got an infection, so let's just go to the doctors today and get some ear drops. You know, then for the next week or so I'll feel better. But obviously once I finish my ear drops, it will come back again. The ear infections and the smell would come back in my ear, because obviously the wax, guys, honestly guys, the wax stinks. So it got to a point, yeah, so then something clicked in my head. Right, I need to get this sorted, because it ain't gonna get better, it's just gonna get worse. So I seen a doctor. I told them, can get me in to see an ear specialist at the hospital. That's what happened. But to be fair, guys, the doctors were going to transfer me anyway, because obviously it got to a point now where I was getting pretty deaf. My hearing got drastically worse, so that's why the doctors got me in to the specialist at the hospital. So that happens. So by the way, guys, the doctor I seen is a very, very good doctor, specialist. He could easily be in America doing the big operations there. He's that good, guys. He's been on the news. He's got been on YouTube talking about all the problems. So this guy that I had called Dr. Ria, he is very, very good. I still see him now, so it's very, very good. But yeah, like I say, so I went to see him, and he said, yeah, your ears are pretty damn bad. So at this point I was like, oh damn. So Dr. Ria my doctor took me in to get an MIR scan, and yes, it was pretty damn bad, guys. The scan came back, and it sort of revealed so much disease in my ear called cholesteatoma, and apparently it was that close to my brain. Apparently, guys, because it was so bad, the disease was close to my brain, and the doctors did say to me, my ear specialist said to me at the time, don't get it sorted now, then it could cause brain ulcers, guys. I've never heard of that, brain ulcers in my brain. Pretty damn serious at this point. So yeah, had more appointments and stuff like that. We had more appointments, and yeah, I got in. So I had to. So my doctor got me in pretty damn quick to the operation room. Sad talking about it, because obviously this was the point where I was quite low. You know, I felt really bad about it, because obviously I put myself at danger to have like these brain abscesses and stuff like that, brain ulcers, brain abscess, things like that. So I was like, you know what, if I had this done 10 years ago, I wouldn't have had this problem. So it was my fault, guys. That's one of my biggest regrets in life. Both ears had the disease, so unfortunately the doctor could not operate on both ears, because obviously doing both ears on the same operation, guys. One operation, guys, to get this disease, it takes about 4 to 6 hours. Mine took 6 hours, guys, just on one ear. So obviously I had all that done. My ear was all glumped up and stuff like that, with all stuff in my ear, like stitching and like bloody what they're called, tissue down here to keep all the blood and stuff in there, basically. So yeah, so I had that done, guys. Spent 6 months, guys, of recovery. Yeah, it's pretty damn hard. But yes, basically it took me half a year to get better. Then after that half a year, I had to wait another 6 months to get my other ear done. So I got my other ear done. So basically I got a scar bit on my ear here, on this side, and I've got a scar just at the front of my ear here. So basically, my right ear had done from the back, because that was the best. So that was the best thing to do for this ear, because obviously it was in a different place. This was less painful, guys. This was less painful, because obviously it's at the front, not right at the back. So obviously, because I was in different areas, they had to operate in different like sections, at the back and the front, so things like that. So yeah, so I had my left ear done, guys. That took a bit quicker to recover, because obviously I've done it once. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do it, you know. So I thought, you know what, let's do the same procedure as my first time I did it, and just chill out, relax, and that's what I did. So it took me a little bit quicker to recover from my left ear, because left ear was not as bad. Honestly, left ear was not as bad. But unfortunately, yeah, it's all gone now, which is good. So after 3 years, it's still not there. Well, had a scan last year and it wasn't. So, but yeah, so it's been 3 years since my last operation, and good news is it's not there. Good news, it's all gone. But obviously the bad news is, obviously I'm still pretty deaf, guys. I'm still pretty deaf. So basically, guys, what I have, I'm deaf right now as I'm talking to you. So yeah, so what I have right now, guys, because of all these problems that went on in my life, I had to have 2 hearing aids. See right now, I've got 2 hearing aids, guys. They are a bit waxy, just ignore that. But there we go. So yeah, so I've got 2 hearing aids, guys. One here and one here. So yes. So guys, basically guys, without these, I am pretty damn deaf. So yeah, so now they're in, I can hear myself speak, because obviously when I have these out, I can't really hear myself speak, and sometimes I get my words mixed up. So now I've got these in, I can sort of hear what I'm saying. So it makes my speaking a lot better as well. So yes, my ears are doing fine, guys. The ones that are asking, if you're watching this video right now, I know you are. Yes, I'm fine now. So just remember guys, if you're going through the same thing as me, just go back onto my video. It's about 2019 now. You guys wanted me to share this story with you. Obviously, I share my life. I share part of my life with you on these videos, and I thought, you know what, I'm quite motivated on my ears, because obviously I've been through a lot with me. Honestly guys, I've been through a lot with my ears, and I know how it feels like with people, and you know, it's a nice feeling. It gets better in the end. It's painful, it hurts, it's annoying, but trust me, it gets better with time. And to be fair guys, my hearing aids are like my superpower. I can basically hear like a normal person. Happy to talk about these sort of subjects. So I know a lot of people have messaged me recently about, there's a lot of people now having the same problem as what I have. So yeah, I do hope this video sort of helps you guys. Once you have it done, it is the best decision you'd ever make. Trust me. So I was close to having a brain abscess and a brain ulcer. It sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad. It sounds awful. It sounds awful. So yeah, so basically the doctor did say to me, my last word for you to you guys is, the doctor did say to me, I'm pleased you got in right now. I'm pleased you got in now, because if you left it any longer, there could have been trouble. So that's what I'm saying guys. So if you have some sort of problems with your ears, I highly recommend you get them looked at as soon as possible. Okay, trust me guys, it's awful. It is awful. And yeah, so you guys want to ask me what my biggest regret is in my life, it'll be regretting turning down this opportunity when I was 14 years old. If I had that done when I was younger, I wouldn't have had these problems now. So basically, I have caused my own problem. But so guys, if you're having problems with your ears, with ear infections, just keep an eye on them, get them looked at, because obviously ears guys, ears are little things, and once you start losing your hearing, it does affect your life. It affected my life for years, but now I've got my hearing aids, I can hear. Thank you for watching today's video guys. This video got deep, but a lot of you guys wanted me to tell my story and help you guys through the same situation as what I am going through right now. So what I'll do right now on this video is I'll leave a link on this video to my Cholesteatoma disease video, where I did a documentary for an hour and a half. So go on that video and watch it yourself, and you'll see how I cope with it. So yes then guys, thank you for watching this video. If you are listening still to my voice, thank you so much, I appreciate it. And good and good night guys.